Because authenticity is the highest form of frequency, I really feel that, especially children growing up and, later into your adult years, and even after you're healing from narcissistic abuse, what we really have to do, and this is what I really want to do for narcissism awareness, the reason I push for other people to understand the pattern so much is because it's authenticity. The authenticity is repressed within the victim of narcissistic abuse and BPD abuse, and any abuse for that matter. When a person feels like they are constantly having to look over their shoulder and try to be 10 steps ahead and always knowing that they're going to get blindsided, somehow without even realizing it, at the moment, but they know that just always worried that the narcissist is going to somehow mix their words up, change a story around, so they feel like, they all have to go through that abuse, but then they also have to deal with other people who the narcissist is manipulating and have to take on, have to deal with their energy. So they are, the victims wear a mask around these people because they can't explain to them how the narcissist is acting because it's not logical. And then that will also maybe turn those people against them, and they can't just live in how they want to feel, how their natural reaction is to the narcissist abuse. And that is pure authenticity. And if they have to constantly repress that and hide that, that's what causes depression. And what I'm trying to say is, let's switch the masks here because, you know, they the victim can't plug into the narcissist. So they want to wear the right masks with that narcissist, but it's more like how to juggle their energy. They're still being authentically true to themselves because they have morals and integrity. They're just feeling out how to operate the narcissist, and that's okay. But when it comes to people who they would rather just be open and themselves with, it's so important to have that energy and connection with those people. They don't want to have to wear a mask. And if these people understand the patterns of narcissism, they won't have to, because the victims aren't looking for those people to heal them. They're looking for them to understand them. And that is liberating. That is true therapy. And they can be themselves. They can be their authentic self. And that is true liberation. And then they can make mistakes normally and not isolate themselves, and because